Once upon a time lived two princes. Their official artwork is on the sidebar there. The astute and brave Prince of Custard, known as Prince Richard or Dick. And the noble but impetuous Prince of Sable, who actually doesn't have a canon name. These two were fierce rivals in everything, including how many Nintendo games they've cameoed in. This is the story of their adventure. Hello and welcome to Kaeru no Tame ni Kane wa Naru, or in English, for the frog the bell tolls. That is a lot easier to say. I'm Saber and let's begin! So first we have to name the prince. Normally I would just do canon names. Unfortunately, he officially doesn't have a name, and is just referred to as the Prince of Sable, or Saber Prince in Smash Bros. Brawl. Personally, I just call him Sable and ignore the accent that's over the E, but obviously on this naming screen there is only space for 4 characters. So I'm going to name him Cake, because a lot of the things in the game are named after desserts. Ha 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 ha. Ready to give up, Prince Cake? You only caught me off guard. Let's go again, Prince Richard. Indeed. Have at you, Prince Cake. On guard. Brace yourselves, because there's quite a bit of text that we have to get through before the game actually starts. This is the Custard Kingdom's fencing arena. These two are in the midst of training. The winner is Prince Richard. The loser is Prince Cake of the Kingdom of Sable. Friends and rivals since birth, these two are equal in looks, style, and brains. However, Cake could never best Richard in combat. Haha, I win. That makes the score 56-0. Are you ever going to beat me? Blast! Prince Richard, it's terrible. What's all the commotion? The kingdom of Milfoy, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, our ally has been overrun by the mysterious Krokian army. The peaceful island ruled by the beautiful Princess Tiramisu? What has become of her? That I don't know. This is serious. Ready a ship and prepare my men for combat. Yes, sire. Excellent, let's be off. I can't ignore the princess's plight. I'm coming too, Richard. No need to tag along, Cake. I'll rescue her myself. Why not stay here and practice your fencing? Ha! Well, fuck you too, Dick. How dare he? There must be a ship around here somewhere. How dreadful, he abandoned you. Yeah, he's kind of a dick. Yes, we're in control, which is incredibly short-lived, as we'll be back to more text soon. You trying to sneak aboard? I'm in a hurry. I'll buy the ship. 8,999,999 nuts should cover it, right? Blimey! Haha, money's no object to the Prince of Sable. Tiramisu, here I come. I sure hope this doesn't come and bite me in the ass. Can the prince really beat Richard and save Princess Tiramisu? It's here our story begins. Haha! Take that, Wind Waker! You should have used screen transitions for traveling by boat. Chasing Richard to Milfoy, the prince sails to Port Saltwater. Originally I thought that this was named after saltwater taffy to follow the theme naming, but the Japanese name is Shimizu, and is named after an actual Japanese port. Are you here to help too? Hey, you're Prince Cake! Everybody, it's the prince! It's a disaster I say! Hey, old man, what is it? Prince Cake, we've always lived in peace due to the princess's holy power, but now the Krokian army has come and ruined everything. So it's true? They've overtaken Eclair Palace. Rumor has it that Princess Tiramisu is locked deep inside. Please save our princess. Have no fear, I'll save her. Please do, we'll pray for you. which I obviously... Please save our princess. Please save our princess. And unfortunately, they really have very limited text beyond the, the necessary text. So, oh, Prince Cake, you're as grand as the rumors say. Now the Crokians are doomed. Surely you'll restore the peace. Wahahaha! Leave it to me! Prince Richard said that too. Well, Richard, what did he say? He said that the next prince to arrive would be naive and easily flattered. What? That dick. That cad, where is he now? Richard and his men went to the palace. I'd better hurry. Richard, yeah, so... It's Prince Cake. And basically you can just talk to people by walking up to them. You don't need to press a button, so it's kind of neat. Mommy, it's Prince Cake. Except, when you are... just talk to people when you don't intend to. It's just like I said, I knew he would come. Here, this will help you fight those mean Crokians. Got a bottle of... Holy shit, kid, aren't you underage? Cute kid. My son is just worried about our town, as am I. All we have to give you is this wine. Please take it. I'm moved beyond words. Here. Have $1 million. Wowie, I can't accept that. It's only a chump change. There's more where that came from, see? Wow, I wish I could pull $1 million out of my ass. Go buy your kid a snack. Thank you, Prince. Ha ha ha! Don't thank me, thank my kingdom's taxpayers. Just as a quick aside, some of the trouble for the inputs that I'm having is because I'm using a Retron 5 and an SNES controller to record this. Drink my wine when you're in trouble. Once again, kid, you're underage. How the hell did you get it? You should be going into rehab. Can you save the princess alone? Let me give you this diary. And we get the diary. With it, we can now save the game by pressing start and hitting A to record it with it. Thanks. By the way, can you tell me how to get to the palace? Eclair Palace is to the north. It's said that Delarin, oh, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, leader of the Crokians, will sleep on the top floor until spring. Be careful. How do you know that? Who's saying that? Really, no, who's saying that? Okay, so a technical problem I have with this LP is that the smoke cloud effect that displays while in battle is actually a 60 frames per second effect. I only have the ability to record at 30 frames per second, so that's why it appears cut off, instead of being this transparent dust cloud. Anyways, it's my duty to wait underground and give out items. Please take these with you. Are you saying it's dangerous to go alone? Take this. And you got a life stone. Life gauge rose by 1. Ah, Saint Stone. There are 3 types, life, power, and speed. That life stone increased your life gauge, see? Lucky me. Search around for more Saint Stones. And in this chest is the bronze sword. Use it to knock down weak enemies and fight the soldiers. Be careful. So, now that we have the bronze sword, just touching the... I'm assuming that they're slugs, they don't actually have official artwork, so I can't really compare, just knocks them away. And over here, on this side, is an item called the Wonder Ball. By touching it, your life is restored, but we're going up north to fight a guard. No civilians allowed. I am Prince Cake, you lout. Step aside. Humph, over my dead body. Well, that can be arranged. How dare you! It's on now! It's on like Donkey Kong. I wish this had the persona cut in. Actually, I can do that myself. And on second thought, that doesn't look all that good, so we're never doing that again. Curses, you'll pay for this! Wait, come back. Huh? Did he drop something? A map? Let's see. Use this map from the item menu. And by grabbing that map, we apparently triggered an earthquake. Oops. Goodness, what a sudden quake. I've got to get to the palace and fast. But first we're going back down to the village because I'm pretty sure they didn't take that quake very well. People hurt in the quake have filled the hospital. And yep, here are just some people who have been hurt. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. And yeah. They're very limited dialogue choices. So, and down here? Oh, their house. I was scared, but I didn't cry. Sniff. The money you gave us has been used to help the injured. Well, that's nice, but that's the only government financing you're getting, so enjoy poverty. But seriously, having friends who had their house destroyed by a natural disaster and the sheer hell they're still going through almost 5 years later, I would only wish that upon my worst enemies. So let's use the map. So yeah, here's the map. And the whole game world. I have no comments besides at least it's more detailed than Pokemon's maps. Anyways, let's continue onwards to the castle. Oh wait, there was a sign there. Let's read that. Up, Eclair Palace. Down, Port Saltwater. So obviously, Eclair Palace is named after eclairs, cream-filled pastries. Richard and the princess must be somewhere in here. Croaking thugs, while I'll... Are you looking for the bridge? Switch 2? No, I'm a prince looking for the princess. Have you seen her? Nah, that Prince Richard fella asked me the same thing. Richard, where is he? What's the rush? The prince said he was going to Alamode. I guess I'd better head there too. Afraid not. The Croakians closed the bridge and the controls are guarded by a real tough guy. I'm just gonna swim for it. Blast! I swim like a brick. I'll have to extend that bridge. So, spoilers! Welcome to the final dungeon of the game. Much like The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, there is a central dungeon that you keep returning to. And honestly, I think it works a lot better than those two, since you're not just going through the same areas again and again, you're nearly instantly exploring new areas of the castle. Also, you don't have that timer, and except for one moment, there's no stealth. Yeah, I really hate forced stealth segments in games. Other than that, though, there are a few other things that this game did before Zelda, and a few moments where I think it was ahead of its time. And over here in this treasure chest, we have a Power Stone, the Dreamcast game, I wish. Stop, thief! And immediately we are cornered by 3 guards. No trespassing, Delarin's orders. Well, we have to fight him, and we can quickly make short work of one of them with the Power Stone. He's too tough, retreat! Even though, you know, there's still 2 of us and he's only at, what, half a heart left? So we could easily kill him. But we're too incompetent for that, so run away! So, I guess the most well-known fact about this game is that the engine was reused for Link's Awakening, and that's why Prince Richard is in that game as an NPC. Minor confession. I actually haven't beaten Link's Awakening. I have only gotten to Richard's part in the game before I went to play something else. Some Zelda fan I am. Anyways, here's something that bothers me and I didn't really like in this game. To jump higher, you have to hold up on the control pad and then jump. It stumped me the first time I got here and didn't know how to proceed. No trespassing, Delarin's orders. Well, let's try bribing him. I see. Well, how much do you want? Just tell me. A bribe? I don't like your attitude. And now we just have to kick his ass. And we somehow barely survived. Defeated the Switch Guardian! And now we can go buy the Nintendo Switch. Honestly, I'm loving mine. Worst thing about it so far has just been the price in Canada, but that comes down to our incredibly shitty dollar. I guess there was also not being able to get the Master Edition of Breath of the Wild, but that comes down to it being exclusive to EB Games in Canada, and each one in my city only got 3. Somehow. Which is weird, since I thought the point of store exclusives was so that you could guarantee more units at your store. As for games, obviously I can't wait for Splatoon 2, and I think ARMS looks good, so I'm interested in that. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I'm not sure since I played it on the Wii U, and I was thinking if friends picked it up, I'd pick it up, but it seems like they're not, so I'm probably holding off. Other than that, I want the English version of Puyo Puyo Tetris, even though I have the Japanese PS4 version. And I don't know what else. I'm still playing through Breath of the Wild, so I have a while. And Alamode is to the east. Let's go! But first we have a cutscene of the bridge extending. Hey, how do you do that unless... That's a good question, Jam. How did he make the bricks underneath extend as well? I'm sure the implication is it's supposed to be a drawbridge. Anyways, Alamode continues the theme naming for being named around desserts and is the French phrase meaning with ice cream. Pss, 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 pss. Only a Croakian could have extended the bridge. It's him, hide. Oh no, they think I'm a Croakian. So, I think that's where this video is going to end. Actually, wait, no. There's one other thing I want to do. Rabbit. This frog seems awfully familiar. And it's following me. You know what? Screw saving Princess Tiramisu. I now got a Froakie and I'm going to go become a Pokemon trainer. So, until next time, thank you for watching and I hope to see you again.